They found that girl in the.
Yeah, I know that.
I saw that.
They found her in Indy.
That's why
The
they're-
Galveston girl,
14 or something?
is she okay?
Yeah,
No, she's really short.
she's also 14.
Hello there.
She's gonna be short.
I heard.
How we doing?
Yeah, I got
There's
a
14 or
quarters in my
15.
pocket. Will you give it to him? Give it to her for me?
She
What's
was
that?
safe
I
when they
brought her
found her.
quarters.
So she
Oh,
was just-
I found a whole jar full of them.
I think she had a reason for it.
Somebody put crusty pennies in there.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
You get there sometimes.
She said she was to complain there.
Just talking about it.
Thank you.
I don't see what I need to add.
I figured you need to know anyway.
What, you know, what detail, info, that kind of stuff.
Oh, I don't want to hear any more of
Did they
that.
put up her Christmas decorations that I didn't notice? What, on Broadway?
No, that's just her contract.
Oh, okay, I was like, I didn't notice that, what?
No, that's
I do.
Oh, that was her contract.
Hey, do you have did she make up the copies for the water and sewer ordinance?
She did not give me anything. I figured she already gave you everything you needed.
She wasn't here.
Well, I wasn't involved in those conversations.
I didn't
so
ask you
don't
that,
know.
I just said, did she give them to you?
And I answered you.
Oh, okay, that's all I need. I'll go see.
Oh, man.
Old man.
Well, there was an incident in Edith's home house, just north of my mom's house. There was an incident.
So how was it?
You know where my mom and dad live?
No, I don't think.
The next house up. No.
Because when you come home, you have to do laundry.
Yeah, everything, everything.
507.
Uh-huh.
Mom and dad were 505. I'm 503. Is 501 at the old Shell station?
No, I had a meeting, I had training for CEUs that, this is not water. At utility, it was some free CEUs, so I hate to miss out on free ones. They usually cost money.
Right.
They use, and she had them.
Thank you.
That's a rough draft, so I figure at some point you'll scratch it up. Okay. You weren't here at the last meeting, but I told him, as I went through, I'm like, I used the example of.
Determine your official
Our bill
retirement.
is Duke Jenner.
You don't know yet?
Energy,
Sometime next year.
like
It's
June of last
It's
year.
okay.
It was 2,000. This year it was 2,600.
Can't see
So,
where
I
I'm
mean,
going.
it's the uncontrolled that we can't control that we had.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry, I have my glasses on.
So I mean, harsh reality. And it's just, you know,
Yeah, you can see where you're at.
yeah, because I don't know if she sends you.
1 minute.
Hey, I had a friend of mine get retired.
Oh, here, this is what I watch, you know, like begin, this is like
Retired
their
when he was
operating.
65.
There was their revenue year state.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
And I started.
I sold a lot of noodles.
Actually, it was.
I'm still eating.
Yeah, my. Yeah, we actually, one thing we had left over was, dates and, beans.
Balance out. This is kind of skewed.
Started
working
This is my family.
Yes, when you're
My
ready.
family.
So that's why that's so much.
They took a lot of meals out of there.
It's kind of skewed.
My wife got to come
But I
to a
was
noodle
watching
date for her
revenue.
first time.
Like for the month.
She's like, I feed her.
And-
Never
and
do it.
what I give
There,
you-
it's not fresh.
All righty, it's 7:00, so we will call this in order. All are present on the board, our attorney is present, town marshal, and our town manager, supervisor, overseer is present. We will first start with a public hearing on bid openings for the trash bids.
First bid is Republic.
Public? Oh, okay. I'm doing trash and garbage pricing, Republic. So based on 410 homes, including municipal, commercial, or containers, we got 1,550 per home from January of 2026 through December of 2026. They will then increase to 1,674 per home from January 27 to December 27. And then climbs again to 1,808 per home from January of 2028 to December of 2028.
And was that 18 what?
1,808. Then for,
And that's 28.
Yes.
yes, and then for 29, January through December 29, it would go up to 1,953 per home.
What company are we talking about?
Republic.
And then from 2030, January to 2030 December, it would jump up to 2,109 per home.
Okay.
We got what, 3 bids altogether? We had a 4th, but they backed
Well, we
out.
had a 4th and a 5th that were inquiring, but the first one is a newer company out of Lafayette, TK Trash Cans. They said that they would like to work with us in the future, but right now they're still building their company, so they can't supply us what we need. And then the other one was GFL, and they decided last minute not to put it in.
This is who now?
This is On Point,
On Point, okay. The little yellow guys. Yellow,
orange.
orange, I'm sorry.
The envelope is yellow.
There we go, that's what's on. Thank you. All righty, so their bid here, for a 5-year total, okay, contract year, January again to December 26, be $12.15 per cart. For 2027 all year would be $12.75 per cart. For 2028, January to December would be $13.25 per cart. And then for 2029, January to December would be $13.90 per cart. 2030, January to December would be $14.40 per cart. Then for 2031, January to December would be $15 even per cart. Then for 2032, January to December would be $15.75 per cart. 5-year total would be $326,934. 7-year total would be $478,200.
I'm just treating it.
Okay, $224.
What?
For 7-year total would be $478,224. This also includes the annual bulk pickup yearly. Additional cart pricing is $84 per year paid to the On Point directly. So if somebody wants a second or third cart, they pay them directly on that.
So that Republic bid, did that include the large trash?
It did not,
Yes.
it said it's up in the back, and I'm sorry, I didn't read that one up because it just had included.
So it's the same.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
included.
The 98.
Take that. Okay, this is waste management.
Somebody watched or
You do?
Okay, waste management, which we have currently.
Washington Township area, they're all over.
Really? You're allowed to pay
They're
attention.
following
Really?
us, sir.
Going through all the-
No bad things.
Yeah.
Never heard anything bad about it.
No.
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah, it goes that way.
Okay, so they broke this all down.
Industrial park.
Okay,
All the way.
for waste management, contract years. Again, it's all January through December of each year. So 2026, the total would be $80,294.40
For the year.
for the year. For the year of 2027, it would be $86,718.
So you gotta divide that by 410, is that what you're saying?
That's what we'll have to
They
do.
didn't do the
They just did the
pricing.
bulk. Yeah, they just did it all,
Oh.
yeah, they did right down to 410. For the year, it's about
Year
12,
28,
right?
yeah.
Okay, year 2028, the total is $93,655.40.
You're good.
Year 2029, $101,148. 2030, year 2030, $109,240. Then for years 31 and 32, they have negotiate mutual agreed pricing at the time. So,
What do you got, Rick?
How much is that a month?
Well, what was the very first year? I mean, I didn't.
2026.
80,294.40.
80,294.40 divided by 12 months gives you, well, let's not do that, let me go back.
1631.
Yeah,
1632.
That's what I got originally.
What was it?
1632.
1632.
No, close.
Divided by-
No, that's the highest of anybody. Well, I mean, I don't know, but they're, I mean, 16 is $4.
And we currently
Over
pay
$4
15.11
more.
per trash can.
15, 11.
I'm sorry,
they're
one more
saying
time.
Currently, we
15.
pay 15.11 in trash.
At one point, he was making 15 and 20, 34.
Okay.
I'll let numbers down. Okay.
I told Mike, I haven't heard of the on point, but that doesn't mean.
Nope, that was just
He
three.
said they're everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
regular.
orange trash cans?
Yeah, they
They're
are.
everywhere.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are.
I just-
Especially
I mean,
I don't
even-
pay attention. to see
Especially out in the country.
Yeah.
I don't
Really took off. I don't think they're doing business for.
Yeah, in a way,
Just a
it's
few
nice, that you know,
years.
you don't
Yeah.
have to worry about hitting them, they're very visible.
Well, they're the big challenge with waste management around here, so they're cutting their business to have the personnel.
Yeah, those prices are amazing.
Does anybody know, do they have the same kind of truck that has the auto alarm?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Well, On Point is out
They're
here
right
in the
there,
lobby.
orange.
Yeah, we do have the same style arms, style automated side loader. That most of the companies around here run, for the most part.
Do they have a bulk pickup in this?
In our bid, yeah, it's included.
Okay.
It was part of our.
Yeah, it just didn't.
That
was part of the
Didn't say, it
contract.
just
Yeah, just an
included.
annual.
No 1 year.
Jeez, motion to approve.
Well, if they all offer exactly the same service
Yes, they do, it's just, they have a
for that
pricing.
much difference in
Yeah.
pricing. It's
Hard
hard
to argue with
to not go with the low bidder.
Well, you know, even on Republic, it's $3 more a house a month.
Yeah,
Considering we're getting ready maybe to host our water,
yeah.
Still cheaper,
Looking at
clear
that
back
bill.
through 32.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, let's go.
Yeah.
Anybody give me a second?
Oh,
Oh, Mike
gonna give
motion.
anybody
Motion to that, you want to take that, yeah,
you
motion
gotta give
to
anybody a
accept,
chance to
On Point's
Yes, sir.
defend
bid for
themselves.
the following 5 years, was it? 7 years?
1, 2, 3, 4,
On Point had
5, 6,
7.
7 years.
7 years, isn't
It
it?
says you guys have the option.
The option.
5 to 7.
Okay.
No, we'll take it.
Okay. All right, I have a motion to Mike. Do I have a second to accept that? I have a second. Anybody have any questions or comment to make?
We will have the option, what, at the end of 5 to renew the 2 years, or do we need to accept the 7-year, or which one?
That's how you guys had it written. It was either a 5-year or 7-year option. You put the
They were
pricing in
only
there,
up
so
to-
I guess it's up to you
So
guys.
take the
or-
7,
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
to take the
Take the
7.
seven.
motion on the 7
Okay,
year
we're gonna
contract.
change that. Yeah, we're making a motion for
Motion to accept the
that
7-year.
on-point 7-year contract.
Yes,
Second?
I second,
And
yeah.
so,
Long live
anybody
on
have
point.
anything to say? All right, okay, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
It is so passed. Congratulations, sir.
Awesome. Yeah, we look forward to working with you guys.
All right.
Thank you.
If you have any questions, just give us a shout.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll talk to each other soon.
Perfect. All right. Thank you very much. I'll follow.
Thanks for coming in, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank
You
you.
too. Okay,
Okay.
Handed everybody their ass.
Adoption meeting, budget.
okay.
There was.
Like I said, it's $3.
That was very quick.
For 7 years.
Well, I said there was
7
like
years.
nice enough difference there to. I kind of learned gave two of them within $1 each or something.
Well, that's the original quote that they gave us. And then we found out that our contract with them was fully up at the end of the year, and that's why we were told that we had to save face, just put out a bid, then we can get full options coming in. I mean, thank goodness we did, because
Oh, yeah.
That's
in
huge.
7 years, it's still cheaper than
Yeah.
what we currently
Then right
are.
now.
Yeah, I mean, that's great.
Right.
On all of them.
So what's-
Okay, so
Okay.
currently it's the open for adoption of the current budget. If you guys don't have any complaints, questions, then I'll just need you guys to mark yay or nay on the,
Anybody got any
The budget
questions? Anyone want to go over
2026.
something? Okay. Didn't work for me, so.
Sorry, no clicky. No clicky.
Go. Okay.
so no objections.
No,
All is good.
There is, yeah. The kind of window was last time very much anyway.
Yeah. pretty All right. Well,
All signed?
I believe so.
Okay. All right.
One done, one to go.
Okay. Then we will now go into our,
We'll need to close or.
oh, that's right, I'm sorry. Okay, need a motion to close this public hearing and adoption.
Make a motion to close the public hearing.
Brian, motion, any second, please? Mike makes a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Let you get caught up here.
Mike. Okay. Okay.
Okay, please stand and face the flag and say the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
As stated earlier, all members of the board are present, our attorney is present, the town marshal and the town manager are all present. So we'll call to order. All right, have a chance to have a look at the minutes of our last month's meeting and have any questions or changes you wish to bring forward? If not, I'd like a motion to accept them as written.
I'll make a motion.
And makes a motion.
A second.
So you seconds
There
it.
you go.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So passed. Okay. Employee reports, okay. Robin, you are up first.
I apologize for missing the last meeting, but had problems with dry cleaners, and we took off, went to Toronto for a few days to Russian Embassy and stopped by Niagara Falls and went home, so. I took 4 days vacation, I still have 6 left. We're averaging close to 80 hours a week patrol time now. That Matt's out of the academy, and we've got Oosley up to speed. And I'd like to continue that, but I did notice that my Lloyd funding has went from 5,000 to 3,000. Somehow I lost $2,000 in the new budget.
It shouldn't have.
It is. You just signed it. It's down.
It's been down $2,000.
Hmm.
And we have $100,945 in the Lloyd fund.
Well, that's also got your salary in it too.
Okay. But Galveston uses $20,000 out of that for their marshal's salary. And they've also done major expense account out of that they buy cars and things out of.
Right,
that.
right.
I
I
don't
know
know.
they have a much larger budget than we do too.
I'll get to that in a minute. So my point is, I can't keep 80 hours a week up unless we eventually find some more money. And then $2,000 may seem like much, but that's 80 hours over a year that I won't be able to work somebody. So if that's correct, I don't know why it went from 5,000 to 3,000.
I'm not really sure why it has either.
Well,
It shouldn't have
We'll look into
changed.
that, yes.
that's enough of that, so somebody clear that up. Matt graduated from Police Academy as class president. His graduation speech is on YouTube. It's really impressive. The state police commander was there for the whole state. He was there. He took note of it. He was deeply impressed. He already passed the budget, but I did not want a pay increase. I was going to refuse it. The deputies don't want a pay increase. What we need is equipment. Rod test kits again.
Okay, nobody's told me that. so I
Well, I'm
didn't
just happy seeing the route test kits again. We've got 3 handguns that are 25 years old. According to OSHA, we shouldn't be carrying those. My vest is a 1997 issue. Federal law says everything after 4 or 5 years has to be thrown away. So none of the deputies have up-to-date vests. If one of us gets shot, the DOJ is gonna be in here asking, why was that officer wearing a vest that was more than 5 years old?
We bought a vest more recently than
Yeah,
that?
Matt has a newer one. Packard
the
has
only
a
one.
newer one we just
That's the
purchased.
only one has.
Oosley has a newer one.
Hmm?
Oosley has a newer one too. So 3 of them do.
He has a carrier, not the insert. I'm talking about the
Okay.
thing that goes inside of it, the
Okay.
ballistic vest. So if we were to come up to speed on that, that's gonna be another $4,500, $5,000.
Because was it last year or 23?
For how
You
many?
and Kim were working together to get some funding together,
Yeah,
but they ran
They
out.
ran out.
But I haven't heard anything
Yeah,
else
that's not
from
gonna be
them.
refunded. That's not gonna be replenished.
Okay,
They're not gonna be
because that was
replenished.
the last thing I heard about trying to get
And
any funds.
our portable radios, even though we got the ones from EMA donated, the state's getting ready to change. And what are those, $10,000 a piece?
Yeah.
They're gonna be $10,000 a portable radio.
And we don't know what they're gonna charge us for the CAD.
And we don't know yet
For
what
the
the
what?
sheriff's department, how much they're gonna charge us for using the computer system. Ed said that's gonna be coming up in 2026. They'll have a number for us, how much it's
Well,
gonna.
what are they suggesting for people to do to pull 10 grand out?
That's, the state looks at that if you're gonna be a incorporated town, you have to find a way to fund it.
So we just need to start doing some fundraisers?
We just gonna have to put our heads together and find a way. And that brings me to another point. Okay, the missing juvenile from Galveston, she was found safe in Indianapolis. So 6 days of looking for her, a silver alert, helicopters, drones, manpower.
Well, she was running from everybody too, wasn't she?
That's is a long story there, but I thought we was gonna have a dead girl. I've been looking for buzzards the last few days because we found her shoes, but we didn't find her body. So thank God that worked out fine. 40% of drivers killed in crashes the last 6 years, 7 years have been high. That's a study that just came out. So 4 out of 10 people killed in car crashes driving have been high at the time. So that's one reason people say we're hard on marijuana or drugs. That's just another reason. That study just came out today. The 1982 study called Broken Windows from Detroit, when I was taking my law classes, proves that if you let a neighborhood run down, like the houses over here on the other side of Depot Street, those attract riffraff. And so that's why we're so hard on ordinances. And I'm glad to see the zoning board staying on that,
Plan.
because that draws attention. If you're a drug dealer from Kokomo or somewhere, and you're sliding through town, that's just like a welcome sign, you know? So we've really got to keep after these ordinances. So if somebody gets mad that I tag a car or I get them about their yard, their grass being high, I'm just trying to do the best, because if you take care of the little things, the big things don't grow. You got to cut off crime where it grows. It grows at the low level. You know what I mean? So if you hear that I've been hard on somebody about this junk car sitting in the yard for 2 or 3 weeks, that's a reason why. We just got to keep ahead of the curve. I found out also 18% of Walton residents live below the poverty level. 18%, almost 1 out of every 5 residents in this town lives below the national poverty level. Galveston is 1 out of 10. So I guess my point is, that's why we go out, we try to be seen so much, we try to work with the community so much, because actually our crime level should be through the roof. If you look at 18% poverty level, that's the east side of Indianapolis, that's the east side of Kokomo, that's where all the crime occurs. But thank God, luckily, we're ahead of the curve. That's why we're out so much, that's why we're knocking on doors, that's why we're talking to people. We just gotta stay ahead of the curve, because once you get behind it, it's awful hard to catch back up again. All right, you understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And at 18%, we can't raise the poverty level, we can't raise people's wages, but we can make them feel safe and try to keep the crime out of town. Yeah, I was really shocked. The average web income in Galveston is 67,000. In Galveston's is 54,000. That's a big disparity. And then you guys are talking about raises for water and stuff. But, you know, there's something else again. 1 out of every 5 families in this town live below the poverty level.
When you gonna retire?
I don't know.
Just no date?
I'm just taking it 3 or 6 months at a time.
How many vests do you need?
I mean, that's what we need. Well, don't worry about me. If I get shot, I'll sign a release. I can't think of a
After you're
better,
shot?
I can't think of a better way to go out, really. That's fine.
Going out doing what you
Somebody
like.
wants to take me out like that, that's fine. But we need one. Bob?
I know 3 for sure.
3, yeah, 3.
3 new ones.
3 new ones.
Are you guys gonna use the same one?
4,500.
Pardon?
Same company that we ordered the
We don't
last
have
two
to,
through?
we can, those things, the price of those changes, especially now with Trump's tariffs.
Well, with the one we just got for Packard and then the one we got for Matt, the only thing different between the two of them, we paid $15 shipping for Matt's and $16 for Packard's. But they same cost for both vests.
Okay, well, in that case, we just need, let me check with Usually and see how old his insert is.
Okay.
We bought him the carrier, but if he's wearing a sheriff's department insert and it gets caught, it catches wind of that, John's gonna get
Okay.
fired.
Well, if we can use the same company, I mean, those are affordable. It
Because
was, what, $340 to get the whole shebang?
yeah, 'cause Schroeder doesn't want any of them carrying their equipment down here, the deputies. And I understand that because of liability, you know, so I'll
Oh, yeah.
check with that. Like I say, the guns are 25 years old. The 3 handguns, we have the Glocks. They're Gen 1s, they're really old guns.
But they're your guns, personal
No,
guns.
they're the department guns.
Oh,
We got 3 department guns. I carry mine because we're short on guns. You guys lease this off me for $1 a year.
reasonable.
I think you'll get a couple bucks.
Okay.
Yeah, mine too. I'm wearing my own
Yeah,
gun too.
Matt carries his own. guns.
Because the ammo's cheaper. The ones we have for the department are 40s. And a 9mm weight, you can get a box of 9mm for $10 right now from Kimball.
Yeah, we're carrying.
So that's for 50 rounds. So that would save us a lot on ammo because right now we're having to buy 40.
You had to buy 40 caliber because these guns are 40 caliber.
We can trade them in and probably get,
do we have 40s then if it's?
because back in the day, the sheriff's department carried 40s too.
40s,
We didn't
so-
switch to 9s until.
So G9s, you
10 years
convinced
ago.
the town board back then to go to 40 calibers, which they did.
Now, is there a way or a corporation or company where you can take your equipment and
We can trade them in.
trade them in and
I
get
can,
better
before the next meeting, I can get
or
your,
more cost efficient?
before the next meeting, I can get your price on trading those 3 in and getting 3 9mm.
Okay,
It's
I mean,
not gonna
if
be
you
that
think that would be
it's not gonna be that
best, I
exuberant.
mean,
That sounds more reasonable.
if the ammo would be more Cost
second.
effective.
It sounds reasonable that we would trade the old ones
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
for-
yeah, I'll get you a couple
Especially
quotes on that. And usually what's that, Matt, $200 a gun, $250?
Yeah, and the better thing is too, the rifle we got for the car takes the same magazines as the Glock 17 9mm
So instead
magazine.
of carrying two or
So
three
the gun we
magazines,
got for the trunk is 9mm.
Yeah, it takes the same exact magazine.
I just carried that then.
Right.
that's a magazine, that's what Matt's talking about.
It's military.
Yeah,
use.
yeah. If you get, if we stay with Glock, the same one we take for pistols, just
I don't
rifle.
like personally.
So instead of having to carry two or three
So
different
you'll get
ones,
a quote on the
Just
pistols
carry them.
with the trade-in.
I'll get your price before.
Okay. And radios. How many
Well,
radios?
radios, I'll tell you what, we're gonna ride the radio thing out because if the state really wants to push this, we're not the only small town in this. Look around the state, there's 100 probably small towns gonna be in the same position. They can't expect every small town
That's why
They
I wondered
cough up.
if they,
$20,000-$30,000 for these radios just because they want to change. And a lot of this stuff is just change to change. It does not any better.
Yeah.
It's just change because, hey, we're bored, let's change. You know
So
what
we're
I mean?
letting the radios ride for now.
We're frugal. I can't be any more frugal.
The new radios they have bounce off the cell phone towers and Wi-Fi. And I was just on a call a couple hours ago, and the guy with the $10,000 radio couldn't get out to dispatch, and I could.
Yeah, I couldn't
If that
tell.
tells you anything.
Yeah. Because the $10,000 radio is not working. So until they get the bugs out of that and they force our hands,
Okay.
I'm just saying down the road,
All right.
You gotta remember, regardless if it's police or my water or sewer, they dictate what we're
Oh, I
gonna
know
do.
they do.
Yeah.
And I mean, they make us test for, I'm waiting on PFAS bottles. That's
Yeah.
another, $1,500 a year.
I won't want to be in you guys' shoes because it's not going to get any easier.
No, and that's what I told him. I mean, you weren't here last week, and I brought up to him, if you look at our numbers, we're spending more in water and sewer than we're bringing in. But I looked at the electric bill for 1 year prior. In other words, June of last year, the sewage plant was 2,000. This year in June, it was 2,600. So you take that out. I mean, the money that we're spending is nothing we can control.
No,
So, yeah, I mean, I don't want to raise stuff, but
I'd want to be in you guys' shoes. Appreciate you, all you do, but I wouldn't want your jobs for anything. Nobody wants mine, but I wouldn't want yours either because raising taxes doesn't make anybody happy.
We still have 2 vehicles.
we have a Durango and a
And
Charger.
what year is that Durango?
2020. It's good shit. 2020.
Two.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So just food for thought. Don't want to upset anybody, but just food for thought.
Yeah.
But
No,
let's
we need to know.
let's do keep up on the ordinance. Let's do work with the zoning board about getting these houses fixed back up again. And there's no reason this town can't be a little Zionist swamp. I mean, there's just no reason we just can't.
Well, and if you guys are out, if you send me addresses or even a picture, that at least narrows it down.
Yeah.
I mean, because honestly, I can't drive around
I
all the
know.
time.
I know.
Like Jake tells me every once in a while one that's bad, but I'd rather have several houses to send letters to than
Yeah.
one here,
Yeah,
one
we don't
there.
expect show homes, but just keep the trash picked up and cut the grass.
Mhm.
One more. The vests aren't just vests, they're a vest and an insert,
Or
correct?
the carrier, that's the thing on the outside.
Yeah.
The vest is the insert.
So the insert's what they want
What do they
updated all the
do
time?
Yeah,
And that's the expensive
Like
part?
a Kevlar blend.
Still doing,
Yeah,
okay.
it's thinner than it used to be.
Yeah. Oh, God, I remember wearing on the army. That was
Yeah,
Big
it's
ass
black.
thing.
Yeah.
Carry your own vest.
yeah. So that's all.
So do I
Okay.
need more vests or just inserts?
Just the inserts. Carriers are good.
Yeah, carriers we're good on.
they're just.
Carriers I can get as cheap as $180. It's the
Yeah, just
actual,
the
uh,
insert.
it's just like a car seat for a kid. It's got a lot.
But
That's
Yeah.
if they got